Hello there, you beautiful ball of yarn, and welcome to Dr. Has Fibers. I am Dr. Ricky, Rege, depending on what country you're in. But yeah, I really don't care that much. It's up to what's comfortable for you to say. So I've been working on some projects at the moment, and I had planned to make the mosaic be done by the last of April, but I am behind. I got side quests, I guess. So I have two finished cardigans, but in my defense, only one of them was started after the the mosaic blanket. And I am actually on the last chart at the moment, so hopefully by this coming week I will be able to actually have it done and ordered, of course. I did do myself the grand favor, so to say, or so to speak, that I all of these small ends along the way, I knotted them as I went on, because there are a lot of rows. So if I should do that afterwards, I think I would put it on the wood pile and move on. Kind of like why I don't do granny squares that much, because too many ends to weave in. I don't mind weaving them in, but yeah, I'm happy I'm not gonna weave those in, because I am doing the envelope border for this blanket, so they will be covered. But yeah, the cardigans that I did do, the one of them, this one, they're made in the same kind of yarn, and it is a I have my phone down here so I can read the digits, because I forgot where I put the ball band. So, but this particular yarn comes in 3 different colors. They are equally beautiful. There is a green, a beige, and a lilac. And the digits for the yarn is that it requires a 6mm. I made these 2 items with, the first one is a mosaic cardigan by MJ off the hook, and it called for a 4.5 and a 5mm crochet hook, so that was what I did that one in. And I made a modified Hexiwrap by Shea, and that was, I think, 5mm, if I'm not mistaken. So, but the yarn itself is incredibly soft. It is a bit fuzzy, so if you don't like the fuzzies, you can see there's a slight halo. If you don't like the fuzzies, then this is not. But anyways, it's a yarn sold in Scandinavia, so yeah. It is called Molly, and it is a combination of 46% acrylic, 44% polyester, 5% wool, and 5% alpaca. I do like it a lot. But again, if you can't handle wool and you can't handle alpaca, then it will be an issue. For me, this is soft enough. Me and my sensory issues can handle it. The balls come in 100 grams, and I'm not sure how many meters per skein, But yeah, so yeah, the I'm sorry for all the and still getting used to being in front of the camera. I'm not sure how long I can use that excuse though. Help. Anyways, the mosaic from MJ of the Hook. It is. I saw that Thriss has made the exact same one, Thriss and Stitches. She made it in a black base and with a beautiful coloring as well. And hers just turned out so pretty. I was drooling over that video. So, but here's mine. I made it with the yarn that I told. And here you see the beige and the lilac here. But yeah, it's kind of hard to show off a bit. I did make the shorter version. I did not want to make the duster. I kind of tend to look extremely short when using dusters. So I keep it above the knees because that is just, yeah. Short people, you know the struggle. I did find these buttons at, I think, my local dollar store. It is wooden buttons, and they are very nice. So I think I used these as well for my black elf coat. But it looks intimidating, the pattern. It looks absolutely intimidating, but it's not. She is incredibly skilled at writing and explaining how you do the pattern. This is by far not the first MJ off the hook pattern that I have worked and will work, because she's talented. It is. I love her patterns. There are so many. There are so incredibly many talented creators out there that just, it blows my mind, the things that they come up with. This one is my creation. I'm still struggling with if I want to do the tutorial, but yeah, people I've talked with have said that why not? It's a three stitch repeat, so it's nothing complicated. But yeah, and I did have a friend of mine, she pattern tested for me, so I did write it down, but writing patterns is just not my thing. So I'm guessing it will only be for a tutorial, I guess. But yeah, I'm still getting my nerves together on that one, because it is, I find it daunting, very, very daunting to actually go and put a tutorial on, even though it's, like I said, it's 3 very simple stitches. And I think, yeah, the first one is just very basic. The 2 other ones are stitches that I learned from Crystal at Bag a Day. And I will be linking to her videos as well, from where I got my source, of course. So yeah. Now moving on to the Hexiwrap. I did post the other one that I made, and I just love it. So I started making this green one because I do have this incredible, what my son have, one very incredible mother-in-law and father-in-law as well. So I showed her the green of that yarn, and she ripped it from my hand because, well, green is really her vibe. And I loved making the Hexiwrap, and I was having, because I thought I'd use the green one as well for the mosaic, but I only used 2 colors. So I went with the beige and the lilac for me, because those are more my vibes. So I was pondering what I was going to do with the green one, because I don't want to have bought yarn that I don't have a purpose for. Trying to get away from that, because there are so many pretty yarns, and I'm trying to just steer away and not just buy because they're pretty or soft. If I buy, it's with a purpose. So and then I thought of her, and I have made stuff for her in the past as well, and she has absolutely loved the things and used them. So yeah, it was this beautiful Hexiwrap cardigan. It is contradiction to what I said earlier. It is a granny square, of course, but this one is not a lot of color changes. So those ends were okay weaving in, because yeah, but having 70 different, no thank you. But I do love this incredibly beautiful hexi cardigan. The only difference is that I did not make a I did not make the ribbing all the way around the neck lining, because she is she's not that much into big ribbings and stuff like that, but she do love the little flare in the bottom. So I made it so she could use have a little flare in the bottom, and it is just, it's so playful and fun. During the entire process of making this one, I talked to her daughter a lot about it, and we planned a lot. And when I asked her about the bottom, she got really thrilled, because both of them just love coats and and tops like that. With the I'm not sure if it's a volang or ruffle, I think it's called. Correct me if I'm wrong, of course, but I think it's ruffles. Yeah, it must be. So I made the ruffle bottom, because it gives such a beautiful little flare in instead of the ribbing that kind of just tucks it in. And when I showed it to my son's girlfriend, she was absolutely thrilled, and yeah, we're handing it over in these coming days. So it will be fun to see how she reacts to it. Hopefully she'll love it. But yeah, yeah, about buying yarn and stuff like that, I went in, I got a mail from, let's see, Vilreda in, let's see, Latvia. No, it's Lithuania. Okay, words today. Lithuania, I think it's called. In Sweden, we say Litauen. They had this beautiful merino and silk blend, and I was looking into buying something that was very light and good to use here in summer, spring, and autumn as well, but not too heavy and thick. So I bought this lace weight little yarn. I tried it with just a normal base white, not the off-white, but the natural white one, just to see how the yarn was and if it was something that my body could handle, because again, sensory. And I can definitely use it. So this one is called, it's from Yarn Art, and it's called Silky Wool. I'm sorry the camera won't show it the right way. I am still working on getting that done. It is, as I said, it is a lace weight, so it is incredibly thin, and it has a little slight fuzz. Yeah, you can see it at the top there. It has a slight fuzz, and well, that is the alpaca, or the merino, not the alpaca. Yeah. Anyway, this one contains, let's see, 65% merino wool and 35% rayon silk. It's incredibly soft to work with. It is very squishy, and it is, well, very soft for me. My little one did not think it was as soft as I thought it was, but he has a very much higher sensory issue than I do. So yeah, this one is not. I could make a beanie for him and he would wear it. Stuff that I can wear against my skin that I think is soft enough is stuff that he can wear as a beanie. I did at some point buy some cashmere from AliExpress. I'm not sure if it really is cashmere, but anyways, I found that yarn very, very soft, and the little one actually liked that one, so I made him a beanie, and he's been wearing that one and countering with a merino bamboo blend during the winter. He uses both of them, and he has not been cold at all. So that is a good thing. But for this one, I am using 2 strands. So I ordered 16 donuts, balls, I guess, because these are not skeins. I think they're called donuts. So I ordered 16 of them because it's only 25 grams and 190 meters, so it's just over 200 yards, I think. I'm not sure about the weight. It says, let's see, it's 0.88 ounces and 207.78 yards. They had it on here. But yeah, it is really a wonderful yarn. So if you do like working in merino and silk, so I would give it a go. I will put a link to all of the patterns, all the 3 patterns, and that yarn, this yarn, in my Dropbox as well, so you know where to get it. I think you know where to go for the wrap cardi. But yeah, I will link it anyways. But for this one, now it is very wide in the in the shoulder area at the moment. But when you finish up, you pull in the neck lining as well. But it is a drops pattern. It is called, I think, let's see, Warm Apricot, and of course I will link it. Since drops patterns tend to be a bit bigger, and I do like stuff to not be too baggy on me, so I went for a medium instead of a large. Large is usually the size I wear, but that one, yeah, my experience with drops is that I downsize, because otherwise it will look like a tent. And yeah, I have a tent, so I don't need to make another one. But for the shoulder, it is a raglan, and you go top down, and it is basically just double crochets all the way, except for the middle part where the shoulder is. Then it's this beautiful little lace, lacy pattern, I guess. And it is incredibly easy to do, actually. There is a small graph that shows how to do it. Of course, that is, yeah, if you know how to read the graphs, but it isn't complicated in any way. So yeah, but it is absolutely wonderful, just the look of it. It is so pretty, and it is soft, incredibly soft. So yeah, this is some of my side quests. But yeah, I will get that mosaic done. And it will be done this week, because that is it has been my high focus this week. I've been working extremely hard at it, but I had to take breaks because the pain started to say stop. So I had to listen to my body as well. Yeah, I guess that will be it for me today. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little waffle and a little, yeah, yarn talk and stuff. So I guess I tend to make the videos that I enjoy the most watching. I do like to watch tutorials as well. I watch way more tutorials than I make stuff from them. But some of them I do take ideas from the different tutorials and combine it to my own. But yeah, that's for another day. But anyways, if you do like the silky wool, I do recommend Vilrida in Lithuania, I think it's called. Yeah, Lithuania. Yeah. So yeah, this beautiful little piece of yarn. It is absolutely wonderful. But yeah, I guess I will stop waffling and babbling on. So I hope you all are safe and well, and doing the stuff you like, even if it's not working on any crochet or something like that. We all have different hobbies. So I hope that you are safe, and I will see you hopefully in my next one. Take care, hugs and love. Bye bye.